How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video, and please ignore the garage. I'm currently redoing it. Yes, I am stupid. I am redoing a garage in a house that I rent. Whatever, okay? Let me live my life and spend my money how I want. Anyways, the vet is out getting PPF'd. Today, we are going to sit back and have a little chat about why you might not be getting any game at these car meets because you're the corniest dude there. Did you know that? Today, we're going to talk about 5 things that make you the corniest guy at the car meet. You can keep doing... Man, my hair just straight up looks like shit all the time. Man. You can keep doing these if you want, but just know you might be the cornball at the car meet. Anyways, let's dive in. Thing number 1 that might be getting in your way of scoring a lady at a car meet or any friends is if you put trophies out in front of your car at a local car meet, not a car show. I'm talking just a random pop-up meet. You are packing up the trophies like some freaking nerd. Dude, leave your little trophies at home. Nobody is going to sit there and read them, especially, I don't know what it is. Most of the cars that bring the trophies, dude, they are clapped or they are just completely riced out. Like, it's one thing. If you have a really clean, like lowered on bags, you know, 3-piece wheels like GTR, and it looks sweet. Dude, we could tell that thing deserves a trophy. You don't need to bring it. But it's never those guys. It's always like the Scion TC with like RGB lights all around the car, some reps, and some Ling Long tires that is there repping the K&N intake. And apparently this dude won Best of Show 2023. Blows me away. Why are you bringing these fake ass trophies? We know you bought them on Amazon, okay? Unless the judges were the 3 blind mice or you bribed them all $1,000, there's no shot you authentically won those trophies. We can tell, little broski, those are some fake ass trophies. I also think trophies are mainly like a boomer thing. I don't know. I never really see kids bring them out. So it might just be a boomer thing. Maybe these boomers want to make themselves feel better. It's like the brochure guys for the Corvettes or any geezer for that matter. It's like them. In fact, I'm going to print one out. Mine is 1 of 200 something. So it's super special, guys. You guys got to appreciate my ZR1. Number 2, this one is a little bit similar to the first one, but just a little bit cornier and a lot more common nowadays. And that's when you see these stock ass cars or these slow ass cars and they're running a gap cam. Dude, what are you doing with the 360 cam hanging off the back? What are you doing? You're filming your drive-through order? Like, what are you doing? It seems like it's always like the sub 300 horsepower cars that got the gap cam on. And I'm not saying there's no races for you guys out there, but it's not anything super high thrill, you know? These cars are slow enough to where you guys can hold your phone at the same time if you really wanted to. I don't condone that, but you could. Damn, my hair is fucking dog shit today, man. What is going on? I need to buzz this thing off. Looks like someone farted. My hair just fucking stood up, man. Anyways, yeah, you know the dude's a cornball when he's pulling up with the gap cam. He's pulling up to the meet with the gap cam on. That's a little corny. Maybe I've done it once, but I'm in that, and I probably had a scheduled race like beforehand. So I'm just pulling up as an after thing so I can show everyone the evidence. You don't see me setting up the gap cam with no camera and pulling up to the car meet. That is loser energy right there. I think what it is people see these as like accessories for their car. Like, oh, dude, people are gonna think I'm legit, man. People are gonna think I'm doing things out in these streets, but we know there ain't even an SD card in that camera. It might even be a mock camera. It might not even be real. All right, this is one. I don't know how we still see this in 2024. I thought memes killed this, but no. Locally hated stickers in 2024. I just hate you as a person. I don't even know you, but I hate you. If you came up to me and was like, Drew, I'm a big fan, I would say, you better unsubscribe, buddy. I don't like you. Locally hated stickers, really, in 2024 blows me away. I don't know how or why people still buy these. They must have saw YouTube videos from like 2015. We're like, damn, that shit looks sick, dude. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna sticker bomb my quarter panel because I got a little bit of rust or something. I'm gonna sticker bomb it. Sticker bombs are so cool, bro. Remember when sticker bombs were cool? I am so happy that shit faded away. That was the most dog water looking appearance mod you can do. Sticker bombing. Oh God. Anyways, locally hated stickers. Get them off your car. Get them off your car. Just banners in general. Get them off your car. They don't look good. Like, you can maybe, I don't have a windshield on this car. I just realized that. That's awkward. You can maybe have like something up here if it's like tasteful, I guess. I don't know. Because I mean, some people do just put the film so that way you could, you know, have a little bit of a sun visor. But putting like giant banners all over your windshield, that's just corny, man. That's just straight up, look at me, attention. Oh, this guy's cool, man. This guy's gangster, bro. He's got fucking gangster script all over his windshield. Looks corny, and it's always on clapped out cars. All of these are usually always on clapped out cars. All right, this one we've talked about in the past, but this is a slight variant of it. Not only putting slicks as your first mod, but putting beadlocks as your first mod. People put beadlocks on this car. It's a locked ECU car. At most, you can run a Whipple kit. At fucking most. A Whipple kit with like a 91 octane Whipple tune. You're not making no 900 horsepower. You don't need no beadlocks. And that's even if they went that extra mile and bought the Whipple. You know how many of these are running around with Whipples nowadays? Not very many. Most of the time you see an S650, it's probably stock because there's not much you can do to them yet. Just like this one. It doesn't have a whole lot. But I'm not throwing no damn beadlocks on this thing, and I'm not stupid enough to want to. I've been to car meets and I've seen S650s with slicks and beadlocks, and it makes no goddamn sense. You know there ain't no Whipple underneath the hood, and even if there was, it doesn't justify it. You can get away with a street tire on these cars. This car, before it burned down, made 900 horsepower, 930 wheel horsepower. And I had a 18-inch wheel with an ET Street SS, and it hooked and booked. It was beautiful. You don't need to put beadlocks on your cars as your first mod. It is goofy, and everyone will think you're a goofball, and you're not looking cool. Maybe to like the high schoolers, maybe you're making them a little excited, but no one else, no one that knows what they're looking at thinks that shit is cool. It is the equivalent of throwing fake exhaust tips on a car. It just looks stupid. You might as well tie that with a banner that says locally hated, because a lot of people will hate you if you do that. It is goofy. Mod your car first, then deal with your wheel and tire setup. And don't put beadlocks on your car unless you're launching like a 1,000 horsepower car. You don't need it. Just stop it. You're wasting your money. You could have bought a supercharger with all of that money you spent on your beadlocks and your tires, but instead you're looking like a clown rolling around on some non-road legal tires. The first puddle you hit, you're going sideways into the crowd, and now you got to pay for someone's funeral. It's not worth it, guys. This is the only car that I will probably ever have that needs beadlocks and needs slicks. All of my other builds are not going to need beadlocks or slicks. This one will probably keep the 18s with the CCWs. This is a stock Mustang wheel on it, by the way, and it looks pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie. But anyways, yeah, we're not getting beadlocks and slicks on any other cars. This ain't a TikTok build. These are gonna be used. And I'm not saying all TikTok builds are bad. There are a lot of cool cars on TikTok, I'm not even gonna lie. But I'm talking about the stock garbage ass ones. Lastly, this one isn't even pointed at car guys, but motorcycle people. You know, I got an R1 myself. I like motorcycles. It's really fun. I enjoy riding it all the time. Stop calling out cars and stop talking shit to cars. For a car to beat a bike, you don't know how hard it is just to even keep up with a leader bike, let alone beat one, okay? That little puppy right there, it can beat a leader bike. A modded leader bike, maybe not, but I've beaten an R1, I've beaten Jake's RSV4. It's a traction issue. If I don't hook, I'm not gonna win. But regardless, you know how much money I had to put into that piece of shit right there to just make it that fast? A hell of a lot more. Where I bought my R1 for $14,000 and I could just slap on my fucking helmet and go race any car and beat it no matter what. It does take skill to ride fast, I will say. It is very scary going fast on your leader bike. I am not downplaying that. But to sit here and call out cars and say, oh, you guys spent all that money just to lose to $10,000? I got a $10,000 salvage title Gixxer with one handlebar and no brakes. Yeah. You guys can't beat me. You guys can't keep up. You guys are losing at life. No, they're two completely different things. I'm sorry. It's like comparing, now take your motorcycle and go race a fucking jet. You spend all that money on your bike just to lose with a jet idling down the runway? It's not apples to apples. I went to a car meet once in the Mustang, and some motorcycle guy came up to me and was like, hey, do you want to run for money? And I was like, no, I'm just hanging out, just chilling with my boys. And he was like, oh, you're one of those social media lames, aren't you? And I was like, what? I was baffled by what I just heard. I was like, dude, I just pulled up to a car meet. I'm not like, this isn't a race meet. This is a park and chill. I pulled up with a few people and you're fucking talking shit with a shiesty onto me. I was like, nah, man. I was like, I just don't need to race for money because I make the money on the videos alone. And then he just called me a lame and walked away. So maybe I'm just a little biased at that. Maybe he hurt my feelings. Regardless, though, they're not apples to apples. Like, both are cool, but it's a lot harder to make a car. It's a lot harder to make most cars keep up and or beat supercars. Obviously, there are cars that are easier to do, but for the most part, it's not that easy, and it's a lot of money and a lot of time. Anyways, those are 5 things that you might be doing that make you the corniest guy at the car meet and is getting you no bitches. So if you're trying to fix that, listen to me. I know a thing or two about bitches. I don't. Anyways, subscribe, and until next video, Peace.